Hi, I'm Tony, you're at Tony's Garage, and we are at the second part of that very cool Spark unboxing. We will start with a great looking Formula 1 car. This is a Red Bull vehicle, a Red Bull Formula 1 from 2021. To be more specific, it is the car driven by Max Verstappen in the Turkish Grand Prix from 2021, and with a very cool Japan livery. So one of those rare moments when you will see a Red Bull vehicle with a different livery than the usual one. And also you'll have some "We'll miss you Japan" words, very cool ones on the box. This livery is more similar with the Japanese flag, something that looks very cool on racing cars, because it was the moment, if I'm not mistaken, when Honda announced that they will go out from Formula 1, and Honda is the engine supplier for Red Bull. As you can see on this very beautiful looking Formula 1 car, you'll have the Honda logo right here. Very nice livery. I really like this white and red combination. I would love to see Red Bull in different liveries, because they have the same habit that Toyota has with their Le Mans cars of having a very similar livery from one year to the other. That being said, this awesome looking Formula 1 car from Spark is very detailed. The Max Verstappen pilot is inside the car. Awesome details. You'll have that very detailed steering wheel with lots of buttons, great looking Pirelli tires. All the sponsors are there, all the small details are there. Absolutely gorgeous looking Formula 1 car. Even if to be honest, I prefer the 2021 and 2022 and 2023 design on Formula 1 cars, I must admit that these cars are also very cool. So this was the first model of the second part. Now let's have a Porsche, but not any Porsche, a tuned version of the Porsche, because we will have a Ruf CTR3 from 2007. A very cool looking car that is, at the first glance you'll have the impression that it was made based on the Porsche Carrera GT, but actually it was not. It was made, if I'm not mistaken, based on the Cayenne, so a lot smaller car, but this one looks very aggressive. Love that Porsche signature headlights, very cool. It looks also awesome in this silver paint, very nice color combination. You are able to see those brake calipers without a problem. They look absolutely fantastic in red. Very detailed exhaust pipes, and you are able to see the interior without a problem. As you can see, it has a brown interior, so it wants to imitate leather, and it has lots of details. You are able to see through those huge side windows, those very cool seats, leather seats, and of course that brown or leather wannabe dashboard with lots of details. Something specific of Spark, thing that we discussed already. So a great looking model. Now let's move from Ruf to the other tuning company for Porsche. This time we'll have a Gemballa or Gemballa. I'm not sure how I should pronounce this, but let's go with Gemballa, and you'll correct me in the comments please if I'm mistaken. This is the Avalanche GTR 650 from 2006, so 1 year earlier than that Ruf. Let me take it out. Moment. Good. Same silver type of paint. Very familiar with the Porsche design, but as you can see, it looks like a tuned Porsche, because it is a tuned Porsche at the end of the day, but with the Gemballa logos on it. Fantastic details. This time the red calipers are yellow and not red, but also visible. You'll also have those huge brake discs and very cool looking rims. As you can see, quite detailed back grille and exhaust pipes, and the grille in front is also very detailed. Since this is based on a Porsche and it has huge windows, you are able to see the interior without a problem. Even if we are discussing about a completely black interior, those seats are very detailed, the dashboard is also very detailed, and you are able to see inside without any type of problem. You'll have the Avalanche logo mentioned here on the back, since the Gemballa Avalanche. This huge back wing, absolutely fantastic looking model car. And we will continue with the Gemballa, but this time we will have the version based on the Cayenne The box, similar box, a little taller, having in mind that the model car is taller than the normal model cars that I presented until now. This one has a damage, if I can say it like that. Basically it has one of the door handles missing, but other than that it looks absolutely fantastic. So this is the Gemballa GT 750 Aero Free, based on the Porsche Cayenne, in this very cool looking black matte, as you can see. Awesome details, huge black rims that look absolutely fantastic on this car with those brake calipers in yellow. Very cool and specific Porsche style for the front grille and front headlights. I can say the same about the back, and with those four exhaust pipes that look very cool. As you can see, the details are there. This is the door handle that is missing, but other than that the car looks absolutely fantastic. Great details. Those windscreen wipers are very detailed. The interior also all black, but since we are discussing about a Porsche, you will have great visibility through those windows and the details are there. So awesome looking model car. Let's see what's next. Now we will have an American car, and a classic American car that is very long, hence a longer box for this model. This time I'm going to present a Chevrolet Impala from 59. The box is quite used, but the model looks very cool, and it is in good condition. But give me a few moments to get it out. Okay, I got it out. Looks very cool. This two color combination, that light green and with that white roof, is a very cool combination. Awesome design, something that we all know and love. The American cars from the 50s and 60s with those fantastic design of them. And as you can see, this is a huge and very beautiful looking Impala with great details, that specific front grille, those wings in the back, very nice model. Also with the mirror only on the driver's side, and with an interior that is also green, so it matches the exterior, and with lots and lots of details. I really like this type of steering wheel that you are able to see without a problem through that interior, through those windows, sorry. Very cool bench instead of seats, something typical to those huge American cars from that period of time. Very cool looking rims, awesome details on this huge American car. I'm searching now for the version in 2 doors and maybe for the convertible one, but until then I can enjoy and admire this one. So very nice model. And now let's return to my biggest love when it comes to model cars, Lamborghini, because Spark started to make some racing Lamborghini models, thing that makes me very glad. So the first one that I will show to you, it is a Lamborghini Murciélago that went at Le Mans in 2010. Lamborghini had no success at Le Mans. Hopefully this will change next year, because they will enter in the prototype category. So maybe they will be lucky, who knows, even if the competition is quite strong. Okay, but that being said, this Murciélago, sponsored by JLOC, or the member of the JLOC team, looks absolutely great. That black with chrome combination, it is a fantastic looking one, and also having in mind the amount of details on this model car, it is a great joy to have it in the collection. You'll have very detailed back with those huge exhaust pipes, very aggressive and Lamborghini style front headlights and the front part. You are able to see the interior, but not with ease, having in mind those small windows that Lamborghini Murciélago has. But if you are paying close attention, you will see only the driver's seats, but it is a racing car, so you should expect that, and lots of details otherwise. Fantastic cars. Unfortunately, the brake calipers, even if they are there, they are not so detailed. I would have expected to see some more detailed brake calipers, and in I don't know, a crazy color, something specific to Lamborghini. But we will continue with Lamborghini, this time one in more exotic colors. This time we will have a Huracán that was the winner of the Pro-Am Cup in 2020 at the 24 Hours of Spa. So the second most famous endurance race after the Le Mans. It should be the 24 Hours of Spa. This is from a limited edition of 500 models, and this is the number 154. in a very crazy and very cool looking color combination. This Huracán looks absolutely fantastic. As you can see, it has all the details, those very cool looking Pirelli tires with those very simple and nice looking rims that allow you to see the brake disc and brake calipers. Now the brake calipers are silver, the same color of the brake discs, but if you are paying close attention you are able to see, I'm not sure if it's Brembo, yeah, Brembo, the Brembo brake calipers written in red on them, so a very cool aspect on that. Very cool cover of that very nice V10, huge wing with a black bull mention on it, awesome details. The interior is also here. You'll have a roll cage, a white roll cage, something that until now we used to see on Porsche cars, so very cool. You'll have some radiators and very nice hidden details that usually you'll not see on model cars in this side. So very cool details. Another model from Spark that is made with great attention to details, something that I really like. Now let's move to Ford from 66 that made history at Le Mans with the first win of them for them at Le Mans, and breaking the wins for Ferrari. This very cool looking car that, well, actually this particular one was took the second place at Le Mans. I also have the winner, not in this clip, but in another clip I will also present the winner at Le Mans. But for the ones who are familiar with the story, they know that this is the real winner at Le Mans. So this is the Ford GT or GT40 MK2, so from Mark II, that took the second place at Le Mans, and that was driven by Ken Miles in this legendary livery of Ford, something that makes you think of Gulf livery a little. Very nice details on this model car. As you can see, those absolutely fantastic looking gold rims, well, something between gold and bronze, with those Goodyear tires, very detailed exhaust pipes, awesome details in the front, and also with lots and lots of details in the interior. The steering wheel was on the right. Great details on this model car. I absolutely love it. I'm a big fan of those Ford GTs from Le Mans. I still have to get some of them, but until then I'm glad that I have this one at least. Very nice looking Ford. Good. Now let's move to a more modern one, and not a Ford but a British car. This is a combination between True Scale and Spark. Both of them are from Minimax, so it is not a real issue. The box is Spark. All of this is Spark. But when I bought this model car, it was sold for me. I bought it from CK Model Cars from Germany, and I bought it as a True Scale model car. A few weeks after that, they got the sell out for this model car, and then they put it back in as a Spark model. So I don't know exactly if it is a Spark or if it is True Scale model, because it has no details regarding this on the model car. All I know is that it looks absolutely fantastic, that I'm very glad that I have it, and I don't care what is the brand of it, having in mind how nice it looks. And this is the McLaren Speedtail in that launch color with awesome details. As you can see on the stand, it was produced special for McLaren Automotive. Very cool details. You are able to see through that panoramic roof and to see that front seat in the middle, and also those back seats as well. The exhaust pipes are very detailed. You can see them by looking up here with awesome details. I like that difference between the front rims and the rims from the back. Another very cool aspect. I actually made a separate clip for this. It's one of the first clips in my YouTube channel, so long, quite boring, but with a nice story. So if you have some time, around 10 minutes, I invite you to check it out. I might later leave a link in the description of this clip. All I can say that the details on this McLaren are top notch, as you can see. So, but Spark and True Scale, both of them make model cars with top notch details. So again, this is not something that I can differentiate them and to decide that if this is a Spark or a True Scale. Hey, nevertheless, let's go to a very cool, I would like to say a concept car, even if I'm pretty sure that it is more than a concept car, but it is a car made by my favorite car designer and I don't know if car designer, if it's the appropriate name, since Gordon Murray not only designed cars but also designed and engineered them, and he's very famous for the McLaren F1, one of the best, one of the legends of the automotive industry, and one of the favorite cars of mine. But this is not a McLaren F1, it's another creation of his, but it is very different from that McLaren. It is from 1993, the Rocket by Gordon Murray. So a very small car. It has 2 seats, but I don't know if 2 persons will enter this car. Very small and very crazy design. You'll have the back seat, the second seat in the back of the front seat, but with the details specific to Spark. So it is a very detailed model car. Very small rims, very small wheels, very detailed board and steering wheel, very detailed interior. Crazy design. You'll also be able to see this car in some clips on YouTube when Gordon Murray presents his new car, the T50, because he has it in his garage. Very, very interesting concept. Now, I will present to you my all-time favorite car from Spark. Well, my all-time favorite car from Spark from my collection. I have it in 2 paint combinations, and I love them. I love it in both of them. Quite hard to get this type of model car. It was made only one time. Spark didn't remake it. On one hand, I can be happy about it because it increased the value of this model car, but on the other hand, I would really love to see this model made again by Spark, because I want the other colors as well. That being said, this is Mazda Furai. So not all of you might be familiar with this car. It appeared in Gran Turismo, if I'm not mistaken. It appeared in Asphalt, and I used to play with it in Asphalt. And it has a fantastic design. Too bad that it burned in one of the test drives from Top Gear, because this was one of the Mazda's attempts to make a concept car again suitable for Le Mans races. And it was actually a functional car with absolute gorgeous design. I absolutely love this car. I have no words for this car. I was so happy when I managed to find it. It has awesome details. You are able to see those brake calipers in red. Very cool looking tires. That front Mazda front style that I absolutely love, and is very, very extravagant and very futuristic back with those lines. Mazda speed. Absolutely fantastic details on this model car. 55 number on it. Great details. If I'm not mistaken, the 55, yes, was the number of the Mazda that won Le Mans in 91. So it was an homage number. You'll have great interior with 2 seats. Absolutely fantastic model. This is my all-time favorite, even if Spark makes a lot of cool models and I love lots and lots of them. If it will be for me to choose one car from this manufacturer, this will be Mazda Furai. Regardless of the color combination, I absolutely love this car. And with this very cool looking Mazda, we ended up the second part of this unboxing. Stay tuned for the third part, because another cool set of cars will arrive. Thank you for watching. Cheers.